We're going to do a segment called Police Sketch Artist. And the way that's going to work is we're both going to describe an embarrassing guy we've hooked up with in the last year or whatever, 2 years, whatever. It can be from whatever. And then the other person's going to draw what she thinks he looks like.
Watch out, I'm a fucking artist.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm a trustic figure. It's like, when you go to a police sketch artist.
Figure. We need to give like details,
and not just visual details, but also like emotional details, because that of someone's vibe says a lot about what they look like, I think.
Absolutely.
Wait, so you want me to describe a guy first, or you want me to draw who you're
I want to draw first.
Okay. This is a guy I hooked up with like 2 years ago on my birthday when I was turning 22.
Am I allowed to ask questions?
Like, guess who?
No, like
you can ask some follow-ups. Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine this having hard rules. I'm like, no, that's not allowed in this segment that I just made up. Okay. So this guy, he's a fashion writer, but a branded fashion writer. So you know how in Girls, when Lena Dunham starts writing for GQ, but it's like the branded articles? That was him. Okay, he had perfect porcelain skin to the point where I thought he was a gay man, which is why I talked to him at a bar to begin with. Perfect skin. Edward Cullen, like, I would say my goal weight. He was my goal weight. And he didn't text me ever. He only called me. The personality trait I'll tell you about him is that we were hooking up, full middle of a hookup, and we got in an argument about vaccines in the middle of sex. Actually, this is a funny story. We're having sex. It's happening full P&V. And he asked me if I got my 4th booster. This was like early booster days. I was like, I didn't get my 4th booster. I think I'm good right now. And he goes, that's so selfish of you. Like, there's, populations that are more vulnerable than you. And I said, that's a lot coming from a guy not wearing a condom. And he doesn't have a social media, which is really important. Okay. But I obviously found his like LinkedIn in high school, like, sports team, and stalked it. Okay. If he sees this, hey.
Okay, it's really hard to read.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold it up first to the camera, I guess. Okay.
Wait, that's exactly what he looks like.
I envision him as like...
that's like in a lineup I would pick him out. Like, his ass is going to jail.
I envision that he looks like Jack Skellington from like The Nightmare Before Christmas. And his dick is like really tiny, but he has like the balls that are like not dropped yet. I feel like he has shark teeth.
Oh my God. The gaps in between them.
Wait, I'm really good at this. Okay. And his shiny. I needed to point that out.
Really shiny. Like
shiny.
Like
this is like shine. Like this is giving porcelain. He has under eye bags also.
Yes.
Okay.
Brink of death. He's on his deathbed.
Yeah, like I could just like, and he'd fall over.
Like he looks like a Victorian child.
Exactly.
Mid-Black Plague.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bubonic. Okay. Social media is dumb. You're stupid. Let's argue about Big Pharma.
But for listeners, like, she drew what can only be described as a bobblehead anorexic man in a Jack Skeleton costume, black hair sticking up, and shark teeth, and bags under his eyes, and that's truly exactly what he looks like. I'm having flashbacks.
I'm like channeling like Riff Raff, kind of.
You could fully work as a police sketch artist. That was incredible.
New job unlocked.
I'm definitely not going to be as good as at this.
Wait, no, I think you're going to be really good.
Okay.
So I hooked up with this guy in 2023 in the beginning of the year. He was between two. It was him and one other guy that I would switch off in between. Mm-hmm. We call him Blue Collar. Mm-hmm. He's a construction worker. Mm-hmm. Okay. He's from Brooklyn. Italian. Very. Yeah. Like Italian. Like lives in a brownstone like with his mother. On our second date, we went to a dive bar near his house. And then he said, do you want to meet my mom? And I said, yeah.
Obviously.
I love moms. Like, fuck yeah. So I go to his home. I am introduced to his mother who, and by the way, I'm like blackout drunk while this is happening. And the mother's wearing a Girl Scout t-shirt. And we talked about Girl Scouts for 20 minutes. while he waited on the stairs. Then we went upstairs to his apartment. He skates, okay? And he called everyone in said city or town or whatever part of Brooklyn yuppies. And it was super it was too like gentrified. Like he was like, fuck these people, like everyone sucks. Like meanwhile, like I'm literally like a transplant, like living in NoHo. Like I'm like, how'd you end up here? Okay.
You like live in the supplement aisle at Whole Foods. You're like,
exactly. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I forgot the tattoos. You nailed that
no,
shit.
I knew he had tattoos.
What is that?
Wait, hold on.
Holy shit,
okay,
dude.
Okay, so it looks like, first of all, looks like the cartoon Doug grew up
Why
and
is
got
it
hot.
so good? Why is it so good?
It looks like Doug grew up and got chlamydia. You know what I mean? And I gave him one like a workwear shirt, you know, like Dickies.
Like construction vest.
Yeah. But you know how? So you threw me off a little bit at the end because I was kind of drawing the guys who live in Greenpoint who wear workwear, but they actually are creative directors.
No.
But this guy is like proper blue collar, right? So he has tattoos everywhere. He's wearing keys hanging off his belt. This is his skateboard. He's wearing a picket sign that says "Fuck Whole Foods." Can I go as far as to say he has a like average dick,
super average,
like
super
like
average.
like
As
clinical,
average.
like clinical, like you would see a photo of it in a medical student's textbook.
Exactly.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
And
it was weird because you would think like blue collar, like he's like construction worker, like dirty. Like no, he was
no, he's clean,
motherfucker.
He's clean. He has like a musty smell.
Yes.
Like a musty bar of soap.
Yes.
That has like you know those like brown bars of soap that have like freckles of like other stuff in it, you know, like those like fancy kind of bars of soap, but his is like not fancy from Whole Foods. It's fancy from like a beard oil store.
Wait, what tattoos did you draw? Just random ones?
I drew
What's behind him? A stoplight?
No, that's a skateboard actually flying behind his head. He just fell off it, so it's flying behind him.
One time I asked him if I could watch him skate, and he said, actually I only skate in the summer.
He's like, I'm seasonal. Sorry. What? Like, that's insane.
Okay.
Wait, give me him. Let's put them side by side. This is the roster. This is as good as it gets, girls. Take your pick. You own the inside
honestly,
of you. There are two wolves.
They're honestly the duality of like women.
And I tried to draw a lion tattoo.
Totally.
Oh, and rings, thick rings.
Wait, he literally had a lion tattoo. Oh my god.
Did he have thick rings?
He did wear a couple rings, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never like sleep with a guy who doesn't have rings on his fingers.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'd rather you have rings and not wash your hands than have a naked hand. Ew, put that away. Your hands should be your
What about like
parts.
dirty fingernails?
Disgusting.
He had really clean fingernails, which I was like, you're a construction worker. Like, I would be okay if you had dirty fingernails. It would make sense.
I know exactly who this guy is.
You
like
know exactly.
I've like dated
like,
guys like this.
Yeah.
All of my friends have dated
this
a guy
one
like
also
this.
like is pretty.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's giving like Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet is less
Tim
brooding, but this guy's Tim Burton. And I will say Jack Skellington has changed, has ruined.
He's
girls.
hot.
He's hot, but he's fucked up our mentality. Like now we think we want a Jack Skellington.
Well, yeah.
Skellington?
He does Skellington. He does Sally So Fucking Wrong in that movie too. Like
he's a fuck boy.
Why is he a model for
he's literally a bad guy. He's toxic. He's an abuser. You heard it here first. Jack Skellington is an abuser. One guy the Me Too movement didn't get. Jack Skellington.
So true.